Okay, let us try to break down, break down or analyze Euro USD. So one thing that we're gonna do is start on a weekly time frame. Then we can see that the market has changed structure here. The market has changed character over here. Now we are no longer bullish. We are bearish, of course. If you are not bullish, then we are bearish. Then when you go to daily, then we can see that also on the daily time frame we are bearish, right? With a little bit of something like this over there. So then what is it that I'm anticipating from this thing is that when we go to 4 hours already, this thing gave us like an entry. If I look very closely, right, because of we have an engulfing candlestick over here, signaling sells over there, right? So we could actually take this trade from this point and maybe place the stop loss above here, aim for 1:3 or 1:4. That's okay. But now if we dive like deeply, maybe under 1 hour, you can see that the market has been accumulating at this point over here, right? At this point. So what we then need is the market to at least break below this so that we can continue with the sales, right? So now maybe the market is just coming back here to retest. Then after the minute the market shoots downside and break below this structure over here, that's when I'll be interested in taking this for sales. That's when I'll be interested in taking this trade over here and then aiming for this level over here. Then I'm gonna aim for this level over here, and I think I want like this level as well, and this one, right? Because so then the risk reward will be 1:5. You can just twitch it to make it 5, because this is where the bull setup started, right? This is the point whereby the bull setup started. So before we could anticipate another bull setup, we should at least take out this higher lows. You should come at least take out this higher lows before we could proceed with the buy setups. But other than that, I don't see that happening anytime soon, because we are expected to take out this higher lows, because of now under weekly the market is bearish, so we anticipate sells, and whenever we have sells, we expect the market to take out their higher lows and continue creating the lower lows, right? And continue creating the lower lows with their lower highs. So that's what we are anticipating from the market, from this instrument, of which is Euro USD. I'll update you later. But actually, before I pause this video or like complete shooting this, I'll start trading this thing at at New York session. I'm actually waiting for New York session to actually trade this setup. It's a beautiful setup. I wish it does as I'm anticipating, so that I can at least take a trade this week, because I haven't taken a trade and it's Wednesday. But it doesn't matter if the setup is not there, I'm not gonna trade it. If the setup is there, that's when I'll consider taking a trade.
A few moments later.
Okay, let us break down this Euro USD trade. The reason why I'm selling is because of the market is creating lower highs with lower lows. If you could really look closer, the market is breaking down the lows that is creating, right? And is failing to break above the highs that is creating. If you could really look closer, this is the first high that the market failed to break, and now this is the second high that the market failed to break. Hence we are at this point, and then hence we are at this point, and now the market is selling. You understand? So that's it, man.
A few moments later.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, let us just revisit the analysis of the trade. that I executed yesterday. So here around this level here, we have what we call change of character, and now this is another confluence during London session that we're gonna have a continuation of this trend to the downside. So
A few moments later.
okay, let us start on a weekly time frame. We can actually see that we have what you call a higher low at this point, and now the market came to break it, forming a bearish move. Now the market came to retest this level over here, the higher low, signaling that the market might sell the following week, right? And we can also see that on the daily time frame, this serves as a kind of a respected level. And then now on the daily time frame, we are also bearish. Now here's the interesting thing about the daily, is that we will have to wait for the market to come and break below this point over here, and then now we can continue with the sols, right? Or if the market doesn't do that, I'm not gonna trade, by the way, this week. So if the market doesn't do that, then we can actually wait for the market to come break above to sell, to buy actually. So man, that's all there is on the charts, because even if we could go to the lower time frames, let us go to 4H and actually analyze what's going on. We can actually see that we are bearish on this time frame, but one thing that we have to do, we can actually take slight sells from this point. Let me go to 1 hour to actually see. Can actually try to take like small sells from this point over here, right? We can actually try to take the small sells right after this break over here. We will wait for the break to happen, and after the break happens, we can actually take the sells to the downside. But that's not what I'm gonna do. Just gonna wait for this week to pass, and I'll start trading the following week. So up to this far, on this month, I've made about just 2%, and I'm satisfied with it, because on the beginning of this month I started this account on like -4%. Now it's at -2%, and honestly there's growth in that, not gonna lie. So if you're new in this channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I drop, and just leave a like.